Good afternoon, this is Granville Moody from All Sports High. I'm here today with Coach Burch from 904 Elite and Burch Performance Sports. Welcome, Coach. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.
So, Coach, what brings you to Jacksonville?
In 2012, I played for the Jacksonville Sharks here. And my wife, she loved being in Jacksonville. She loved the beach. So this became home for us. After that year, I played with them. And ever since then, this is our home ground for our kids, and we're raising them here in Jacksonville.
Since being in Jacksonville, you've seen a lot of sports, you've watched a lot of kids. What made you choose to be with 904 Elite?
I loved everything they was doing. Putting the kids first, academically, physically, putting them in the right direction, getting them college ready, not only for on the field but as well as off the field, with being character building, teaching them how to be a young man before they even step on college campus, letting them know, get ready for the real world, letting them know that you have to be on time, you have to be studious. There's more to it than just football. And that's what I loved about the aspect and that part that they brought to the game for these young athletes that's coming up and out of Jacksonville. And that's something I always wanted to be a part of.
Yeah, how does 904 Elite and Burch Sports Performance work together? Because I know you founded Burch Sports Performance. So how does what you're doing coincide with 904 Elite?
Oh man, it works perfectly together. We train athletes at Burch Sports Performance to enhance their athletic ability, from speed and agility training to position specific as well. We go all the way down to combine training, teach them how to run the 40, the techniques, the short shuttle, and how that coincides with 904 Elite is when we come into position specific. They are quarterback and wide receiver based, and I came aboard and we started a wide receiver academy, and I also have a defensive back academy. So there's always competition when you got a great quarterback, a great crew of receivers, and some great DBs. So that's another thing that we're developing here in Jacksonville, the core and the athletes that's going to lead and lead by example, not only on the field but off the field as well.
Speaking of lead by example, how is it that 904 Elite and Burch Sport lead the community in developing these young men? I mean, I've heard rumors that you got a couple of things down the pipeline that you're doing. Can you enlighten us on those?
Yes, sir. Actually, we look to take kids to places that they probably feel like they never had a chance to go to. We lead by example. How we lead by example, we actually go out and do things within the community and show them that we're here for them. Not only from, like I always like to reiterate, that not because of what they do athletically, but as well as what they do off the field. That's the most important thing. Community service that we like to provide to the young men, to show them that giving back is always greater to the young guys that's under them. And one thing I like to do is partner some of my older guys that's in college with some of the young guys I have that I got now. It's called the Big Brother program for the athletes that's going off to college and is being very successful. There's a lot of young guys right here that's looking up to them that they actually get a chance to talk to and be like. For example, a few things we have lined up for the young men that's coming up. We're taking a few guys down to the University of Miami March 21st for an unofficial visit to their spring scrimmage, their last spring scrimmage for their spring game. And they're very interested in a lot of the guys that we're taking down. We also have our 707 travel team, where we're taking guys all around throughout the state of Florida to compete against some of the best in the state of Florida. And also, within that, we're also taking guys out to the college visits. Like when we go to Tallahassee, we'll go visit Florida State. When we go to Tampa, we'll be visiting USF. So we provide this for all these young guys that don't have this opportunity to get a chance to actually get recruited and get their name out there to all these major colleges that's around in the surrounding areas here in Florida, as well as outside of the state of Florida.
Well, that sounds like you got a plate full there, Coach. I'd like to thank you for taking time out to talk to me, and we wish you the best of luck on your travel team and the best of luck on getting these young men straight.
Oh, man, I appreciate it. Thanks for the opportunity.